Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going over 7 reasons why people choose to move to Bethesda, Maryland. Now whether you're relocating for work, or you're looking at homes in the DC metro area, or maybe you're just curious about what this part of Montgomery County has to offer, this video is going to break down some of the most common, fact-based reasons why Bethesda keeps coming up in real estate searches. Now before we get started, I just want to notate that this video isn't based on my personal opinion, but is based on research. With that being said, let's get started. Bethesda is located just northwest of Washington, D.C., right over the border, and it's one of the most well-known communities in the state of Maryland. So let's talk through what consistently makes it stand out. Number 1 is the direct access to Washington, D.C. Now, like I mentioned before, Bethesda does border the northwest corner of D.C., and the commute into the city is one of the biggest attractions. You've got Metro Red Line stations at Bethesda and Medical Center and Wisconsin Avenue, which is Route 355. It runs straight into downtown D.C. So for people that are working in the federal government or the healthcare field, consulting, or maybe international organizations, the commute from Bethesda to DC offices is relatively manageable, generally 20 to 30 minutes depending on the traffic or train timing. It's also really close to the Beltway, I-495, and major commuter routes, so getting to Northern Virginia or out toward Rockville is relatively easy. The second reason is going to be strong medical and research institutions. So Bethesda is home to several major healthcare and research facilities, including National Institutes of Health, the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center, and then also the National Library of Medicine. These are not just large employers, these are institutions, and they shape the town's economy and international presence. So many professionals in medicine, science, and public health either work in Bethesda or relocate here to be nearby. The third reason is the wide range of housing options. So housing in Bethesda includes everything from high-rise condos and townhomes to detached single-family homes and historic properties. You'll find new construction tucked into older neighborhoods, as well as custom luxury homes and more modest Cape Cods or split levels. Now, according to recent Redfin and Zillow data, the median home price in Bethesda typically ranges between $950,000 and $1.2 million, depending on the neighborhood and of course the type of home. Rental prices are also higher than the state average, with 1 to 2 bedrooms ranging from $2,000 to $2,700 a month, and larger units going up from there. So while it's one of the more expensive areas in Maryland, the range of housing styles gives buyers and renters multiple options. The fourth reason is going to be the walkability and downtown amenities. So Bethesda's downtown area is a walkable district filled with restaurants, boutique shops, coffee shops, bookstores, and galleries. It's also anchored by Bethesda Row and Woodmont Triangle, which are 2 popular areas for dining, events, and weekend outings. There's also a strong mix of national retailers and local businesses, and it's not uncommon to see farmers markets, art walks, or live music events happening throughout the year. So you can live just outside the core and still be within walking distance of a grocery store, a dry cleaner, or even a fitness studio, which is something that is not always true in the suburbs. The next reason is going to be the access to the trails and outdoor spaces. Now, even though it's close to DC, Bethesda offers a lot of outdoor space. One of the biggest features is the Capitol Crescent Trail, which is a popular paved path that runs from downtown Bethesda to Georgetown in DC, and all the way up into Silver Spring. You've also got Cabin John Regional Park, Battery Lane Park, and access to Rock Creek Park, depending on where you are in town. And of course, these areas are popular for running, biking, walking, and community gatherings. For those of you that want suburban living with green space close by, Bethesda checks a lot of those boxes. Next is going to be the educational opportunities and resources. Bethesda falls under the Montgomery County Public School System, which is one of the largest and most well-known public school systems in the state. Several schools in the area have been recognized in state and national rankings. There are also private school options within and near the town, along with enrichment centers, tutoring programs, and after-school activities. In terms of higher education, the town is near American University, Georgetown University, and University of Maryland campuses, giving residents access to continuing education and community programs. The next reason, which is number 7, is going to be the strong local economy and of course employment access. Bethesda has a strong local economy anchored by government contracts, healthcare, and professional services. It also includes offices for major corporations, law firms, nonprofits, and of course tech startups. So in addition to employers located within Bethesda, the town's proximity to downtown DC, Northern Virginia, and I-270's tech corridor opens up a lot of commuting and employment flexibility. So whether you're someone that's working in public service, finance, law, or the private sector, Bethesda's location gives access to multiple regional job markets without without needing to relocate far. If you're thinking about relocating to Bethesda and want to talk through what makes sense for your lifestyle or price range, feel free to schedule a call or text me directly. All of my contact information is in the description and pinned comment below. In conclusion, the 7 reasons to move to Bethesda includes the proximity to DC. It has very easy access to the city via the metro and highways, the major employers that are located there, NIH, Walter Reed, and other institutions, the housing options which range from condos to luxury homes across different styles, the walkable downtown area, Bethesda Row and Woodmont Triangle offer retail and dining. Next are the parks and trails, which include Capitol Crescent and regional parks. Of course, the education access, with public and private schools nearby, as well as major universities. And lastly, the employment flexibility, which ties to DC, Virginia, and Maryland's job corridors. That's all I have for today's video. I appreciate you so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you on the next one.